Number 10.
So this is a good book called Colin and Sneezy Alien Adventure, where there's these two people, can't remember their names. There's a snorty alien. This book is very disgusting and it's very funny. But when aliens attack, will it end in disaster? If you like disgusting things like picking your nose and eating it, then you'll like this book.
Number 9.
This book called Mr. Stink is a very hilarious book. It is so funny, and it is all about a homeless person who stinks a lot. I like this book because it's kind of written in first person by the author David Walliams, but he's telling the story and it's very interesting. He's a stinky person and there's this girl who loves him and she literally loves him. So wherever Mr. Stink goes, everyone goes away from him, but the girl, just called Chloe, just loves him, always follows him, and that's what I like about this book.
Number 8.
This is also a very good book. It is a guide to all the Marvel characters. It has every Marvel character and villain. It has Red Wolf, Rick Jones. Half of the people in this book, I don't even know who they are. It proves how many Marvel characters there actually are. So over here we've got Hulk. It tells you all their energy, their strength, and their fighting skills and all their weaknesses. If you're into Marvel or even DC, then get this book now.
Number 7.
So this is the book Awful Auntie by David Walliams. It is a very good story, and it's about an auntie that is very awful. But it isn't just any ordinary auntie. It's an auntie who actually is a murderer. And the awful auntie owns a pet owl. And it says free owl inside, but the bird food isn't included. Like all David Walliams books, it makes you laugh out loud lots.
Number 6.
It's called Everything is Amazing, and then in brackets it says sort of. It says something in brackets every time. It says something really good at the start, and then it says something weird at the end, which makes it sound not that good. And then of every book, this is the third book, and it took me 3 days to read, even though it's the biggest. And then there's about 7 of them, I think, or 8. So he also tricks his sister by giving him a nice caramel wafer. And there's lots of funny stuff in this book and interesting things as well.
Number 5.
This book is by far my favourite David Walliams book, which is about a billionaire boy. I like this book because it makes me feel like how I would feel if I was rich. In it, it tells you all about how rich he is and all the things he can do. But the only thing, he's got everything in the world. In fact, it says one day he had the whole of Disney World open just to himself. He has everything apart from one thing. He doesn't have any friends.
Number 4.
This Timmy Failure book is the first one. It's where this boy called Timmy, he used to be called Failure, but then one of his ancestors changed their surname and then into Failure, and then now he's changed into Failure. So now, and he has his business partner called Total, his pet polar bear. And then there's a sad part in it where this polar bear has to go back to the zoo.
Number 3.
This book is called A Private Blog of Joe Cowley. This book is very rude, even though I've read it. It's recommended for 13 and over. I've only read this book because of my mum. She bought it for me, and it is very funny, but only get it if you feel you're prepared. When I say rude, I mean really rude. Number 2.
So this is a Stickman book. There's 2 of them that I've read. I've read the first one and the second one. It's called The Stickman with a Big Bum. And then there's this person called Eric Drum, the Stickman. He is a Stickman. And then he has a really big bum. He in the start of every book he says, "Do not look at the bum, try and concentrate on my face or my hands." Every page has got like a funny picture, like this one where he's sucking the straw with the jelly bean stuck to it, and look at his eyes. Look, that's his big bum, even though he's telling me not to look at it.
And finally, number 1. This is the best book recommended by me and Harry, the Guinness Book of Records 2016. It is great because it has all pictures of real life things, and it makes me amazed by most of the amazing facts. One of the best things is it tells you the actual size of things, and it has a picture of it in the book. So it tells you about all Minecraft and YouTube and lots of amazing things. And the truth is, this is actually my favourite book more than any book ever. Thank you.